This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Inteleon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Photon Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Inteleon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Inteleon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get you. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. We're gonna be circling back to the ICE RIDER CALYREX VMAX deck. The Rite of the High King does 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so very solid damage for 2 energy. Most of the time you'll be dealing between 100 to 130, which is enough to set up 2 shots, which is perfectly fine, and also enough to take down the smaller basic Pokemon like Jirachi and whatnot. And we have the max lance attack doing 10 damage plus 120 more damage, and you may discard up to 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do 120 more damage for each card you discard in this way. I'm sorry, I explained that pretty awkwardly, but basically you can do up to 250 damage or 130 if you only discard 1 energy, or only 10, but why would you do that? Pretty powerful card, can be really threatening on the second turn of the game, and we're going to be pairing ICE RIDER CALYREX this time around with the Inteleon lineup. We have the Sobble utilizing Keep Calling to search for more Sobbles. We have Drizzle allowing us to use Shady Dealings to search for specific trainer cards. More importantly, the Melanie that we'll be trying to use to attach a water energy card from our discard pile to one of our Pokemon B, and if we do, we draw 3 cards. So you can see this synergy between Max Lance and Melanie. And then we have the Inteleon's ability Quick Shooting, which allows us to place 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now this ability has a lot of synergy with the Max Lance. 250 is a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough to deal one shots to a lot of stuff. However, with a Quick Shooting, the damage definitely starts to scale up pretty quickly. Outside of that, we have Path to a Peak to deny abilities from our opponents. We have Mew to protect our bench as well. And then we have a bunch of energies in the pocket. We have a bunch of Pokemon Search, of course, for ICE RIDER, but also for the Inteleon lineup. We have Boss to target down stuff. We have Marnie and Research to draw extra cards. And we even have an Herballoon to give us a free retreat pivot. So let's jump into the ladder and see if we can get some wins with ICE RIDER CALYREX VMAX combined with Inteleon. Alright, we do lose a coin flip. My opponent sends a hello. And we're gonna go ahead and mulligan. Both of us are mulliganing, which is alright. That will give us information on what my opponent's playing. Got a pretty awkward hand, right? Because we're gonna lose. Okay, we're up against Calyrex. We're gonna lose a Melanie and part of our Inteleon lineup. But we are going second, so we will be able to research at least and establish another Sobble as well. Get an Herballoon, not terrible. And we know now we're up against Shadow Rider CALYREX VMAX, right? So that's decent. Between the Chaotic Cell and the Marshadow, our Path to the Peaks are not going to be very effective at all. We do get a ICE RIDER, so ideally I would get an energy, right, off of this upcoming research. That would be pretty ideal. Not happy about losing that Inteleon, but it is what it is. We do get the energy, which is nice, and honestly doing 40 damage onto the Marshadow seems like a pretty good deal to me overall, because okay, so yeah, this is fine. I have access to double Drizzle next turn, so with double Inteleon Snipes I can actually KO the Marshadow, which is pretty nice. Okay, Well, we're gonna get Marnied. We are going to get Marnied, so a ton of our search goes to the bottom of the deck. And at least we get a Marnie and an energy. Decides to get rid of the Trefnor, which I'm pretty surprised about. You'd imagine focusing on Trefnor against this deck would be like a pretty good idea. There's a Shadow Rider. So I could get hit for 100. But even if my opponent touches another 3 energies, 100 plus 190 is not enough to KO my ICE RIDER CALYREX VMAX. So I am actually okay with this. I believe 100 damage, maximum damage output is 190 next turn. So like I said, I will survive the hit, which is pretty great. So let's go ahead and evolve, let's go ahead and attach. And this is a situation where I'm gonna use Ride of the High King to do 100 damage, and then I'll be threatening with the Max Lance attack. I'm not gonna play the Path to the Peak, however. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I want to threaten with double Inteleon next turn, I should go ahead and get double Drizzle this turn. And then I could get potentially 4 prizes next turn. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it with Pokecom because the instances just immediately grab the cards. Or actually Level Ball seems better. Level Ball actually seems better, yeah. So sort of wasting the Drizzles, but also not so much wasting them. Getting double Inteleon is the dream next turn. Right, so I'll grab Research and we'll go ahead and Ride of the High King. That way I don't have to dedicate another energy to this ICE RIDER next turn. There's no point in hitting for 250, really, unless they play Healing, but I don't know that. Right, I actually don't know that. Okay, there's Mew 3. I could definitely get Trefnord, which there's a 50% chance that my opponent hits the Research. Or I could just get Marnie too. So this could give me more cards as outs in case I get Trefnord, or I could get a dead hand. That also works. That also works. Yeah, I could just get Pale Moon here. No, I get Night Watched. However, if I don't get Inteleon to KO the Mewtwo, then they can GX, and that's exactly what they're probably going to do. Pretty awkward. Pretty awkward right here. They are going to heal. Stupid Marnie, dude. It's just play Marnie, beat Paolo. It's that simple. Right? Play Marnie, make Paolo that draw. I've played 2 supporters, man. Play Marnie, beat Paolo. It is that simple. Yeah, so they're gonna KO me. It's over, dude. It is absolutely over. Even the Marshadow gets healed. Maybe I should have played the previous Path to Peak and then I would have had a chance to like counteract. I don't know. Yeah. What do I do? No, what do I do? Played 2 supporters. Couldn't do anything after. Alright, we win the coin flip. We mulligan again, dude. What is happening? I feel like I've definitely mulliganed like a lot more than usual lately. Like a lot more. Okay, seems like we're up against a mirror match. With this hand, if I get Marnied, I'd rather keep the Inteleon than the Stamp, I feel. Pass to the Peak, probably not going to be super impactful. Against my opponent, who has a Cinchino plus Frostlass deck. At least we got a decent start, and we'll probably be able to get the initiative. Alright. I will have to discard an energy to get the attack up though. Assuming they don't bench 2 more Pokemon. Well, if they do, then that's even better. Right. But it's not that big a deal right now to discard an extra energy. Okay. So this Drizzle will search for either Switch or Herballoon. Pretty welcome. Like that's much harder to get than an energy, even though I did price 3 energies. Jeez. Watch me whiff the energy now. Okay, I did not whiff the energy, thankfully. I even got a Melanie, which is fantastic. So I'm just gonna, since I have the Melanie, I'm gonna establish double Sobble. Otherwise I would have saved that level ball for a Drizzle. Otherwise I definitely would have saved that for a Drizzle. Alright. And I'm not playing the bucket because I could get Marnied. No, I'm not playing the bucket because I could get Marnied. And therefore I can still get searchable energy. Therefore I can still get searchable energy. Alright. So I wonder if they play any sort of healing. I do wonder. Okay, I do get Marnied. I can generally feel my blood pressure go up every time an opponent plays a Marnie against me. Because I just know things are gonna go awfully wrong, like truly awfully wrong. I can feel it. Like my opponent plays Marnie and then immediately my whole body and my whole mind goes, alright, well, it's over. Thankfully it isn't. Alright. Sets up the 2-shot pretty smartly. Taking that first KO doesn't seem like it's going to matter. So I think, okay, I'm definitely evolving here. And I do 250 plus 1 ping, that's 270, and the next turn 2 more pings is 290, 310, so that's not enough. So I should ping the Ice Rider on the bench. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bucket this time with this Drizzle. I'm gonna keep this other Drizzle alive as a Drizzle. I mean as a Sobble, so I have Drizzle outs. Alright, so let's go Melanie. Doesn't matter where I attach, so they get 2 energies down. Definitely don't need these. Right. I actually could have benched the Sobble, that was a mistake. Should have just discarded the path to the peak. What am I thinking? I should have just discarded the path to the peak. Okay, so I'm gonna go quick shooting over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and max lance. Just doing the maximum damage output because I'm gonna lose this guy anyways. And I guess, well, if my opponent goes boss. Okay, not gonna go boss. If my opponent had gone boss KO the Calyrex, they'd be at 2 price. They would only take 2 price, so it actually wouldn't be the biggest of deals. It would not be great, but it wouldn't be the worst. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet, though, for sure. There's the other Calyrex, though. I think that the quick shooting damage is going to be the difference here. The difference maker. Because my Ice Rider Calyrex can never be one-shot next turn. As far as I know, right? Maybe they go... make 2 metal, bench station, toll metal, saucer, touch metal, KO me. Maybe. Alright. So they do end up taking the knockouts. All the damage from quick shooting will go over here. Yeah, I really should have benched that other Sobble. I don't know why I didn't. That was very silly of me. That was... okay, I get to bench the Sobble, I guess. No, never mind. I discarded this all. What am I saying, dude? Okay. I have 2 Ice Riders, 2 Incense, 2 Pokecoms. So I definitely think I just go research off of this drizzle. On average, I should find what I need, right? On average, I should find what I need off of this. There's no point in benching anything else. Okay, to find the Ice Rider, don't find the other Inteleon, however, which would have been great. I do find 3 switches, however. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 of them. Either I get Marnied or Stamped, and then we'll just ride up the High King. Okay, so I have the 250 damage, I have 20 extra damage. All I need is my other Inteleon right here. That's all I need. None of those prizes are useful, however. So, am I getting reset stamped? If I had a Sobble down, I'd feel much safer. I would actually... like, I would have a few extra outs to getting the KO, right? So, it's gonna come down to me finding the Inteleon. So, will my opponent attack my hand? If they don't, will I be able to find Inteleon off of the Marnie? Is there a Pokemon in my top deck or an Inteleon or an Evolution Incense within the next 6 cards in the top of my deck? That is the question right here. That is a question. Okay, I mean, that's perfectly fine, actually. Because now my opponent is at 2 prizes. So I'm glad I didn't bench the Ice Rider Calyrex. Because now my opponent still has to deal with this guy. And if they can't one-shot it, then it's no big deal, right? If they can't one-shot me, then it's no big deal. I get to Marnie. I know I'm gonna have less cards. I also know my opponent will have a ton less cards, right? And there's the Inteleon, once again. So now, after I do the maximum damage, right? After I do the maximum damage, all I need to do is max lance, and wherever this Calyrex goes, it is dead. However, if they go boss stamp, maybe I shouldn't have done that. If they go boss plus stamp, and I whiff energy, I should have burnt the incense. If I hadn't discarded the Inteleon on turn 1, then I could have just set that one up and won. If they go boss stamp, I actually might lose the game. So I should have played the incense. I really should have burnt that instance. It's just one less card I can draw, that's not useful, right? Okay, Melanie means no boss. So now they need to play some sort of healing plus stamp. So like item healing too. They need to play item healing or else it's over. No matter where this guy is, it gets sniped by Inteleon's quick shooting. Inteleon obviously reminiscent of the CDI GX, right? Alright, so you deal maximum damage, I will deal maximum damage. Okay, so Inteleon definitely making a big difference. I wish I had the 4th Inteleon in the deck for sure. I do wish I had the 4th Inteleon in the deck for sure. Or sometimes, right? Sometimes I wish I had the 4th Inteleon in there. Alright. Alrighty. Let's do one more game. Let's do one more game right here. All right. Falaka is calling the coin flip. Falaka. All right. Decent-ish hand. I wish I was going second. I mean first, but decent-ish hand. More mulligans. What? I'm noticing mulligans so much. Okay. Brawly and level ball means we are up against Malamar for sure, I think. Do think we're up against Malamar right here. So there is a chance that my Sobble gets KO'd on turn 1. However, I have the switch, so never mind. Okay, no Inkay, however. And I top deck the Melanie, which is pretty fantastic. That is pretty fantastic to top deck. Okay. So, is there merit to going keep calling now? Yeah. I actually really like that. Let's go keep calling. Let's get ourselves 2 more Sobbles. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Now I can search for the Ice Rider. My Sobble isn't threatened. We're gonna take the initiative ourselves. Looking pretty solid right here. Pretty solid. All right. Oh. It's actually, I mean, maybe it's both, right? Maybe it's Malamar and Urshifu? Oh. Once again, blood pressure, it goes up. Okay, I mean, this is decent. I'm not happy about using like a ton of Melanies here, but it is what it is. I could choose not to use the Melanie, but I feel like retreating... Oh, actually I have free retreat, that means my Melanie doesn't work. Never mind. Ooh, and there it is actually a double Urshifu deck. Okay, so let's do this. And we're gonna grab... I'm surprised my opponent didn't retreat to save the artillery though. My bucket is priced. Don't wanna get rid of these cards. I can't believe my bucket is priced, dude. Okay, so what I could do is grab Path to the Peak, counter the Stadium, retreat, and then use the other Drizzle. Well, then play Melanie, and then see what I get with the other Drizzle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, it's not... Oh my god, I did it wrong. I'm so dumb. Oh my god, dude, you say what you're gonna do and then you skip a step. That was very stupid. That was actually very, very silly on my part. Well, I can still fix it, I guess. No, I can't, because I already retreated. That was very dumb. Not gonna lie, that was extremely dumb. Now I don't even get to attack this turn. Now I don't even get to... Oh my god. That was very poorly done on my part. That's on me 100%. I skipped a step. I forgot to play the stadium, so I kept the energy. Instead of getting a KO here, that was very dumb. That was in fact very dumb. I'm surprised they're playing the Rapid Strike, dude. They're playing so many Rapid Strike cards. I guess they're playing just so many Rapid Strike cards. That was very silly of me though. 100% extremely, extremely silly of me. Another Kopfu. So they're gonna search for Karina's Focus, I guess? Hey, quick shooting on the active. Energy to the bench, dude. Okay, that's definitely gonna be for Karina's Focus. Can't believe I let the auxiliary be alive, dude. They would be dead drawing. They would actually be dead drawing. That was very poorly done on my part. No excuses. Very, very, very poorly done on my part. And now they have auxiliary forever, dude. Very, very, very poorly done on my part. Still missing energy though. Okay, so I'm gonna Marnie again. I priced one energy and the thing. The buckets. I am literally costing myself the game. Oh man. Extremely poorly played on my part. Extremely poorly played on my part, dude. No excuses. Extremely poorly played on my part. Instead of being 2 prizes ahead, I could be like, yeah. Still no energy, man? Really? Still no energy, dude? I could be 2 prizes ahead, dude. Yeah, it's over. I've lost this game because of my stupid play on turn 1. I mean, it's absolutely over. That stupid auxiliary being alive, man. I get 1 energy. Okay, so this guy's dead, right? And then my dude's dead, too. So you're gonna be married to attacking with Inteleon. No. Mew's gonna die anyways. Played so badly, man. This should be my third prize. I should be 3 prizes ahead, not 1. That should have been my third prize. That was so badly played on my part, not gonna lie. Not playing, like searching for the path to peak and then not using it. I plan something and then I don't do it. That was very poorly done. Yeah, my opponent should just go KO both Drizzles this turn, and then all he needs to do is finish off the Calyrex very easily. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Yep. Alright, completely on my... Oh wait, what? Huh? Huh? Well, can't attack the hand anyways. Can't attack the hand anyways. It's over. It's 100% over. I could have stamped to 1. Nah. Still have Karinas. They have the Octillery. Yeah, that was... No excuses. No, absolutely no excuses. That was very poorly done on my part. Absolutely extremely poorly done on my part. This deck's good. It's just like, don't do stupid things like I did. If my opponent had just KO'd both Drizzles though, the game would be over. So, like, my opponent really wanted to get as many prize cards as they could. I don't understand why they did it that way. They just made their win more complicated and more convoluted than it needed to be. Yeah, now you're going after the Drizzle. Like, it doesn't make sense for my opponent not to have taken the KO the previous turn. They only do 30 damage. Okay. Does this give me a chance? I have 150, so I am going to need to boss KO an Inteleon if I am to win this game. However, or maybe not actually. I think my opponent might have given me the win. I actually think my opponent might have given me the win. Because I take 3 prizes this turn, and I can KO anything next turn with my Ice Rider. And I can KO the Artillery. That probably means my opponent got the card they needed. That 100% means I stamped them to 1 and they got the card they needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which was probably boss. Which was probably boss. I bet you 100% that was boss. Their 1 card off of the stamp was boss. Yeah. I misplayed. My opponent misplayed, threw the game away. I stamped them to 1. They get the boss, dude. I lost this game because of my misplay of skipping a step and not playing the stadium. But it's incredible that I stamp my opponent to 1 and the 1 card they get is the boss, dude. The 1 card they freaking get is the boss. I'm glad I'm documenting this though. Like, I'm glad I'm documenting how I'm the unluckiest player in the whole world. I really am.